Daniel froze. Unable to breathe, the shadow behind him in the back seat didn't move at first, just sat there like a patient predator waiting for the perfect moment. The car windows fogged instantly from the sudden drop in temperature. He slowly turned his head, inch by inch. Nothing. The back seat was empty, but Daniel wasn't relieved. Not even for a second, because he could still feel that something breathing cold air down his neck. Something unseen but painfully close. His phone buzzed again. A new message appeared. Asterisk, asterisk, don't look behind you again. Asterisk, asterisk. Daniel's hands trembled. Whoever was sending these messages, they weren't trying to scare him. They were warning him. But warning him from what? He put the SUV into drive and sped toward town. Desperate for lights, for people, for anything normal. Ravenridge was 5 miles away, but each passing minute felt heavier, as if the darkness itself clung to the car. When he finally reached the town, the streets were empty. Not unusual for late October nights, but tonight, the silence felt different. Watching. Waiting. He pulled up to the only open gas station. The harsh fluorescent lights flickered overhead. Daniel stepped out. His legs unsteady, he took a deep breath of warm air and finally felt a little safer. But that didn't last long. Inside the gas station, an elderly man stood behind the counter, reading a newspaper. He looked up as the door chimed. His eyes widened instantly, not at Daniel, but asterisk, behind asterisk him. Son, the old man whispered, voice shaking. Don't move. Daniel's heart dropped. What? Why? What do you see? But the old man didn't answer. He slowly reached under the counter, pulling out an old iron talisman on a thin chain. He held it like a shield. Step into the light, the man said. Right now. Daniel gulped and stepped forward. The man jerked his head toward the door. Something dark slid across the glass like a living shadow following him. The old man muttered, Damn it. The house marked you. Marked me. Daniel asked, What does that mean? The man locked the door and motioned him closer. The shadow house doesn't let people go. Anyone who enters after sundown is claimed. Most never escape the property. You're the first to make it this far in decades. Daniel felt sick. Something followed me. It's still with me. I know, the old man said grimly. I can see it. Daniel's skin crawled. What do I do? How do I get rid of it? The man hesitated. You can't. Not yet. It wants something. Until you find out what that is, I follow you. It'll grow stronger. Daniel's phone buzzed once more. Another message. Asterisk, asterisk, check the photo again. Asterisk, asterisk. Daniel opened the last picture. One more time, the one taken inside the house from behind him. He zoomed in slowly. And that's when he saw it. A faint reflection in a shattered mirror in the background. A woman, pale, crying. Her hands stretched toward the camera, reaching for help. Before he could process it, the lights in the gas station flickered violently. The old man grabbed his crucifix-light talisman tighter. Oh no! 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 He muttered, It's entering. A cold wind blasted through the room, even though all the doors and windows were shut. The newspaper on the counter flew into the air. The shelves rattled. A gurgling whisper filled the air, twisting into words. Asterisk, asterisk. Daniel. Asterisk, asterisk. Daniel backed away. It knows my name. The old man shouted, Stay in the light. Don't let the shadows touch you. But the shadows already were moving, stretching across the floor like black veins. Daniel jumped onto the counter as the darkness crept up the walls. Then silence. Pure, vibrating silence. The lights went out. The old man gasped. No, it took the Daniel didn't wait. He bolted toward the employee's storage room, where emergency lights usually were. He slammed the door shut behind him, breathing in sharp bursts. He turned on his phone flashlight. Big mistake. The beam landed directly on a figure crouched in the corner of the storage room. A little girl, the same little girl from the house. Her black eyes reflected the harsh, white light. She tilted her head slowly. "Bone Kraken, you left our home," she whispered. "Now you have to take us with you." Daniel stumbled back, hitting a stack of boxers. "What do you want?" "Why me?" The girl crawled forward, unnaturally fast, limbs bending like broken sticks. "Because you saw some. Because you heard us. Because you took the picture." Her mouth opened wide, far wider than any human mouth should, and a deep, distorted voice echoed from inside her. Asterisk, asterisk. The house remembers, asterisk. Asterisk. Suddenly, someone grabbed Daniel's arm from behind. He screamed, but it was the old man. "Move," the man shouted, pulling him out of the room. He slammed the door behind them and pushed a metal shelf in front of it. The little girl's voice echoed from inside. "We only need one more picture, Daniel." The old man grabbed Daniel's collar. "You listen to me, leave town. Now. Don't stop. Don't look back. If night falls again before you reach the highway, you will not survive." Daniel nodded, trembling. "What about you?" The old man gave a sad smile. "I've lived long enough, but if you leave now, you still have a chance." A loud crash slammed into the storage room door. The shelf shook violently. Daniel didn't wait. He ran out of the gas station, jumped into his SUV, and drove faster than ever. His breath fogged the air as if the cold presence still sat beside him. The road ahead was empty, just endless darkness and tall pines. But then his phone buzzed again. One final message. Asterisk, asterisk. You can't run from a shadow. Asterisk, asterisk. Daniel dropped the phone. A second later, a tall figure rose slowly from the middle of the road as Daniel sped toward it. Its eyes glowed white. Its arms extended and reached across the entire width of the road like it was blocking reality itself. Daniel slammed the brakes. The SUV spun. The world flipped. Glass shattered. The car rolled down an embankment into the forest. Silence. Smoke. Then in the cracked windshield, Daniel's faint reflection stared back at him. Behind his reflection stood the tall shadow figure, closer than ever. Watching. Waiting. Smiling without mouth.